I accidentally started using the other brow gel. So this is a brand called Luma. I don't know this brand at all. Beyond the Brow Grooming Gel. This is obviously a sample. I don't remember where I got it from or who sent it to me. What I'm doing is I'm trying to go through my backup drawers and actually use the stuff that's in there. And I have been doing a bit of a low buy this year. Certainly I've purchased a lot less than I did by the same time last year. Okay, this might be, oh, it's tinted. Oh dear. Okay. Let's see how that goes. I started using my normal brow gel, so this side might look a little funny. It's quite dark. I'm not normally a fan of tinted brow gels. I find my brows are naturally quite unruly, and I usually have to groom them first with the Schwarzkopf gel to get them to stay in place, and then I use a pencil or a pen. And so the tinted brow gels I find don't normally hold as well for me, but they also get a little messy because my brows are naturally unruly. Well, the colour's quite nice. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of hold though, because they're already starting to stick up and whatever. But it looks okay. They don't look terrible. I had to be quite cautious as you noticed there. All right, I'm going to move on to the eye primer. Now I have two, and they're both really well known. I have Milani's eye primer, which I know is a favorite of lots of YouTube content creators. And I also have one from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which I know is also a favorite of lots of YouTube content creators and, you know, non-YouTube content creators. Oh, it's cute. Okay, so I'm going to use one on each eye. All right, so it's quite runny. Okay, it's, you know, beige, very light. Maybe I've got too much. I don't know. I've never tried this one before. I am very happy with my MAC paint pots. I just keep repeat purchasing those. Mind you, it takes me well over a year to use one. Yes, I've definitely got too much product here. Oh boy. Okay. I needed to be more conservative with how much I used, even with my large eyelid space. Now, the only skin prep I've done this morning is sunscreen. Splash my face with water and put sunscreen on. Oh, I'm very ghosty. Okay. Well, anyway, that was really runny. It's dried down now. I don't know. It's kind of, it feels light. We'll see how it goes, hey? Let's try the other one. It's another small tube. This is 9mm, long wear shadow base. Let's see what the consistency is. Oh, much creamier and a better colour actually. It's still slippy though, going on slippy, and I'm not really used to that. And the colour is transparent. So the colour doesn't really mean a lot at the moment. Whereas it clearly does with this one. I look like I am the ghost, not just that I saw a ghost. Yeah, starting to get a bit of creasing in there now. Let's dried down, a little bit chalky. This one feels really emollient, and I'm not seeing any color correction at all. Okay, that's going to be interesting when I put the eyeshadow on, isn't it? All right, I've got 2 primers here. You know I love the Wet n Wild Coconut Water Drop. These are from J-Cat Beauty, which is a K-Beauty brand. I've got the Instant Skin Brightening Tone Up Primer, H2O Shield. Huge. I mean, that's massive. I'm going to put this on one side of my face. Oh, it smells nice. Fresh. Not strong, just fresh. I'm trying to take out some of that crazy eyeshadow primer. Okay, that's a nice smooth base. All right, so what sort of skin type is that for? Healthier and brightening, for health and brightening dull skin. Okay, it feels like a slightly tacky moisturizer. I've also got one from the same brand called Ultra Brightening. So this is a pink. I guess this is just, maybe it's going to be pink. I don't know. Another massive tube. Is that pink? I don't think it's pink. It's not. It doesn't seem to have any fragrance. Now, I guess I won't be speaking to the longevity of the makeup per se during the video, but I might try and add a pinned comment or something. So I'm going to use a foundation that I know and already love, not a new foundation, because to test a new foundation, you really have to do it without primer, I reckon. So we'll see. I mean, both sides of the face feel the same, to be honest. So I guess, yeah, you probably don't need, if you want ultra brightening. I don't know that is any more brightening than the blue one, but they're cute and they're really big and they'll last for a long time. It says they're for all skin types, both of them. So, you know, there you go. All right, what have we got next? I've got this sample from Ultraviolet. I got a couple of sunscreens as well. This is a lip balm, a tinted lip balm. With SPF 50. Now, I'm going to be honest here. This is not the first time I've tried this on. It does have a caramel flavour. That is the colour. Right. Rosy sort of nude. Big tube. You get this from Sephora. I've had mixed results with Ultraviolet, the brand. It is quite expensive, but I know they do a lot of innovation with their filters. This is called the Sheer Screen Hydrating Lip Balm, and the shade is Dusk. Now, I can tell you that it feels nice going on. It's not sticky, not overly shiny, just a hint of colour. Has a pleasant taste, not overpowering, but I do notice as time goes on, I'll talk to you about that later, what's happening, but as time goes on, it changes. So let's do some mascara. I have two mascaras. I have one from Milk Makeup, a sample, obviously. It's called the Rise Mascara, Lift, Length and Volume. Cute. Not used anything from Milk Makeup before. I don't think we get the full range here in Australia. I think we only get selected products. I'll just take that sticker off if I can. Oh. I may end up looking a little funny because I'm going to be using two different coloured mascaras. So it's a curved wand. Quite large bristles, I have to say. Yeah, long. It's a long spoolie. Oh. I'm thinking this will probably be natural, fluffy sort of effect, which is not my style of mascara wearing. Just going on the aesthetic of the brand, which is Clean Girl, whatever that is. I may have had this in the drawer a little too long. Those of you that have this mascara, what do you find it to be like? This seems kind of dry to me, but that may be because I've had it for ages. But I hadn't opened it. I hadn't even taken the sticker off because I just did that then. And do you find it buildable? Because that's my thing, is that I like a mascara to be buildable. Yeah, it's the natural fluffy effect, separated. They look cute. That's one coat. I'm having a bit of trouble with this wand because the spool is so big. Normally I love mini mascaras because I feel I have a lot more control with this short wand. Okay, so that's one side. The other side, I have actually used this one once before. This is the new Mecca Max tube. It's not, the tubing mascara is not new, but the colour is new. This is the colour brown. I'm always on the lookout for a good brown mascara. Now, I know the Mecca Max tubing mascara in black to be good, reliable. I like it. I have purchased several of them in the past. And then MCO Beauty, and then I discovered the MCO Beauty one and I was like, So this is brown. It's quite a chocolate brown. It's not a black brown. So if you're a redhead, say, or you're extremely fair and you have really white eyelashes, then you might really like this because it's a warm brown. It's a stubby, you can see that's sort of like a spiral effect there with the bristles, very different to the Milk one, which I've got on the other side. And I know I can build this up. Now the thing with tubing mascaras is that they don't flake, they don't smudge, you don't need eye makeup remover to take them off. You can wash them off with water, which a lot of people really like because they can't use eye makeup remover. It irritates their eyes. So my tubing mascaras are a godsend for people with really sensitive eyes. All right, so there's the black. And there's the brown. If I've got transfer on my lids, I'm not worried. I hope you're not worried. It really doesn't bother me. I usually put eyeliner on anyway, don't I? So we might look a little weird, but you know, that's me. I am pretty weird. Okay, moving on. I have a new eyeliner pen from Essence. This is waterproof and it's black. Nice fine tip. I made sure I ordered the fine tip one. Looks pretty matte too. Right. Twitchy eye. You can see now why I don't really worry about mascara transfer. Brand new, slightly wet, I'd have to say, but that's because it's brand new. It seems fine. Seems fine. Okay, nothing too dramatic there. I'm going to go over with some more mascara though. Now remember I said to you that lip balm changes. I notice it starts to have quite an unpleasant taste. That's my dog. So yeah, that's not great. Okay, I've just wiped a little bit of it off so I can put my lip liner on. This is an LA Colors gel lip liner in Fetching. I love LA Girl liners. LA Colors, I know they're a sister brand. I think this is the cheaper of the two cheap brands. You can see what I mean about the brow tint, the gel. It sort of does, I find I get that issue quite often. So this is the shade. Nice, huh? Okay. Now what does it have? Does it have a sharpener? It's a wind up. Is it a wind up? I can't tell. There's an end on it that doesn't come off. All right, let's put that on. It's creamy. It's quite orange, isn't it? A little bit patchy. I like the colour, but it is quite burnt orangey, isn't it? Goes on nicely. I have to take this side up a bit higher because this is the side of my face that's lower. Well, it is a lip liner. It's dried down, but I have the Rare Beauty matte lipstick samples in shade Gifted and shade Lovely. Neither of which will probably go with, there's the colour chart there. Neither of which will probably go with the lip liner, but you know, whatever. Let's see if I can get into this. That is the shade Lovely. Right, let's get a brush. Just got a flat brush like that. Creamy matte, I'm feeling. Obviously been altered by the lip liner colour. Just going to take it off so we can see the colour of the lipstick without the lip liner interfering. This is the shade Gifted. It's deeper and cooler toned. I've cleaned off my brush. This one seems a little dry. Oh. It is indeed deeper. It looks pretty good on camera, but I don't like it in person. I think it's a bit patchy for me with my vertical lines. I'd have to sheer it out with some gloss, I think, to make it work for me. Might be a good winter shade if I was wearing a very muted eye. Yeah. Anyway, that is one for a deeper skin tone. Speaking of MAC, here's a MAC Mini. I love the MAC Minis. Devoted to Chili. Now that would go with the lip liner. So let me put the lip liner back on. MAC know how to make a lipstick. Without making your vertical lines worse. I read the other day they just reformulated their iconic matte formula. Oh, yeah, that one's staying on. I love that. I love that. I knew I'd love the colour. Yummy. Yeah, I don't know. The Rare Beauty ones, after a few minutes, I noticed they started to crack just there. Never have that trouble with this formula. So this is the Mini MAC, and it is the Powder Kiss lipstick, okay, in Devoted to Chili. So I have so many MAC lipsticks. It truly is not funny. But They're just so good. Every formula I've tried of theirs, So I'm not trying out a new foundation, but I am trying out a new brush. This is an e.l.f. foundation brush. It's quite slim and flat, which I think will be nice. So I've just got a foundation that I know and wear often. That primer is creasing under there, but not on the Milani side. Interesting. So the benefit of this size of brush is that you can do that. I can clean up don't tend to put too much foundation up there anymore because I have a fringe. But you can clean up the brow line. So this is obviously a synthetic brush. You could even use this for concealer, I reckon. I have got a liquidy foundation. And there's the other place you can clean up. Oh, that's good. You can hear it's making that noise that new brushes make. I didn't wash this first. I probably should have. I did wash my other brushes last night. They are over there drying. My weekly personal washing of brushes, that is. Now this is taking me a bit longer than usual because it is a smaller head on it, bristle head. And I'm also demonstrating to you a few things, a few hacks, if you will. Whatever's left on my hand just goes there. Waste not, want not, huh? Oh, I love that lipstick. Oh my gosh. Goes really well with the neutral eye too, which I will add a little bit more to. So I just used some Project Pan products to do the rest of my face. You can see my brow is starting to lose its hold. They're dropping, they're moving around. Yeah, not really much hold there at all. I might try it again, like go in over it again. So I've got a sample of MAC's Fix Stay Over alcohol-free, long-lasting setting spray. Now, MAC Fix Plus is one of my all-time favorite fixing sprays, but it's not a setting spray. This one's saying it's a setting spray. So fixing spray is one to use between your makeup steps. It actually helps the makeup meld together more beautifully. It also provides hydration. The principal ingredient in the MAC Fix Plus is glycerin, which is why it's hydrating and emollient and does help your makeup last, but you need to then use a setting spray at the end to lock it all in. Smells slightly different to the MAC Fix Plus. It's got a lesser fragrance. Anyway, it's great for travel, good size. Anyway, I'm happy to get anything sampley from MAC, especially one of my you know, one of these products that I truly, truly love, and are getting more expensive by the day. So the eyeliner's still looking good. It's definitely matte. It's dried down. The mascara, yeah, I have to say that Milk one is not really my preference. This is the third time I've gone back in now, trying to get them to curl up. Is challenging. The brown one is doing what it's supposed to do. It's the lashes are where I put them still. Can I build it up a little bit more? Let's try. I did go in with a tiny bit more eyeshadow, and I have to say, no creasing here, but look at the creasing there. So the ABH primer so far is not impressing me greatly, because if it was the eyeshadow would be cracking, and it's not the eyeshadow, because look, there's no cracking there. But here in this corner where I've got the shark bites, they're much more prominent there than they are there. And usually it's this side that's more prominent. This is really dried down now, so I'm stretching the lashes out just a wee bit more with that brown Mecca Max mascara. The brow gel is probably not going to work for me. It's just not holding. See, there's that hair just sticking up there, doing its own thing, floating around. This one out here doing its own thing. Colour's nice, but it's just not holding the way I want. And I have to say, the spoolie's a bit chunky. That's the other thing. I feel like I haven't got that much control over the application. All right. Love the lipstick. That colour is so good. Foundation settled down nicely. That brush is good, as you would expect from e.l.f. They make good stuff. And the nice flatness of it, and the small, narrow shape I like, because you can actually get right in there with it. Is there anything else? Yes, there's one more thing. Let me get. Fairly new to the market, the Essence What the Fake Extreme Plumping Lip Filler. Oh dear. Shiny tinted finish. This could be scary. With chili extract. Oh, my lipstick is called Devoted to Chili. Am I this devoted to chili to try this one? Good colour. It's going to be sheer, but Essence lip glosses. So good. Okay, cute packaging. All right, let's try it, shall we? Hopefully the layers of lipstick protect me. I'm not putting any more on. I can feel that already. It's actually more minty. Oh, there's the tingle. Not like the Too Faced lip injection. That full on hurts. I've ditched that. I can't use it anymore. Right. Would I want to use it on my bare lips? Don't know. You can see my lip liners. The line of my lips is already faltering. I left it for a few minutes and I put a little bit more on. It is filling in those lines quite nicely. Fringe is being a little crazy today. Here's the finished look. I'm not going to keep them, and one of the shades was too dark for me anyway. And the other one, well, I didn't think the quality was that great. So it did start to separate just there on me. So that one's going in the bin right now. It's just gone in there. The What the Fake lip gloss, I can still feel it. It's tingling. I do have a layer of lipstick and lip liner on underneath. Am I brave enough to try it on bare lips? I'm not sure. But it's filling, it's plumping, it doesn't hurt, but it definitely tingles. Okay, so just letting you know. Pretty disappointed in the ABH eye primer so far because of the creasing and the shark bite there. Quite expensive product, and I don't know. I so far am liking the Milani one much better, which I got to be honest, in Australia is not that much cheaper than ABH. So, but nonetheless, I'm liking this one better. Will it replace MAC Paint Pot? No. The brow gel, I don't know if I'll really use it. It doesn't really hold. It was kind of messy for me to use, and I had to be really super careful with it. So it will probably not stay in my collection for very long, if at all. Yeah, so that's a bit sad. The Milk, I think it was only a sample. I don't think I bought it, but I hate wastage, as you know. The Milk Makeup Mascara, the mini, I will use that. I'll put it in my travel bag. It's a natural, fluffy sort of a separated look, but it doesn't seem to curl or hold the curl very well. And I had to go in with 3 coats, whereas the tubing mascara is doing a great job there. The SPF 50 Ultraviolet Lip Balm in this beautiful colour is nice going on, and I'm sure it's a fantastic protection for your lips because they are quite innovative with their filters, UV filters. But after a while, it tastes terrible. And if you eat something or drink something, you get that flavour in your food or your drink. And as I said, I had to admit, I've used this a few times to try and test it out first. And yeah, it wasn't pleasant. The MAC lipstick, the MAC Mini in Devoted to Chili, which is the colour I have on, well, you can see it's beautiful. It suits me well. It makes my eyes bluer. If you have blue eyes, this is the sort of tone you should consider getting. And the MAC Minis are much more reasonably priced. What else did we use? Oh yes, we used the MAC Fix Plus Stay Over, which claims to be a setting spray as opposed to a fixing spray. My skin doesn't feel, it still feels slightly tacky, and it's been ages since I put that on. Anyway, we'll see. I just don't know, like there's no difference between them, and they just feel nice. All of them. They're very cute, but is there any difference between them? Eyeliner, looking good, no problems there. Essence products are usually reliable. Lip pencil, I knew I'd love. I love LA Girl, so I wasn't surprised that I loved LA Colors Gel Lip Liner. And once I work out how to sharpen it, I mean, does it have a sharpener? I can't get the end off. Once I work that out, I'm sure it'll be great. Okay, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Please thumbs up the video. It really does help me grow my channel with YouTube. I'm getting good views, and I'm really happy about that. I just wish more of you could just take a millisecond just to go on the thumbs up, please. Subscribe as well if you like this style of content. I love you all. I'll talk to you again soon. I've got some empties videos coming up. Bye.